You know that most of the chess games on amateur level are spoiled within the first 15 moves. Of course, you have a better alternative instead. Do you know how to win a chess game before it even begins? Very simple. You need to have powerful opening preparation. Of course, the opening theory is extensive. That's why, together with our team of the Remote Chess Academy and my good friend Levan Aroshidze, we have made all the preparatory work for you. Now, you know what are the best opening lines. We have analyzed them for you. We have prepared all the explanations to make sure you understand and digest everything easily. The only thing that you need to do is to study the following lessons of this course, apply them in your games, play nicely, and enjoy your victories.
The lesson number 3 is about bishop g5 variation. Amateur players played because they didn't recognize that you play Nimzo-Indian defense and not the classical openings. Strong players played sometimes because they have some tricky ideas prepared. Nevertheless, once you study this lesson, you will be able to oppose any opponent confidently.
Let's go for the next move. And the next move will be just bishop g5. This is a Leningrad line that liked very much the world champion Boris Spassky. However, it almost doesn't create any problems to the opponent. Black can strike immediately c5. And now white should be careful. In one of my games, actually about 3 or 4 years ago, my opponent played just e3 here. That's a huge mistake because after queen a5, suddenly white pieces start hanging here. So it's very important for white to not make this kind of mistake and just play d5. Now h6 already is good. Pay attention that we don't play h6 immediately because of that trick. We need bishop on the 5th rank. But now, okay, now h6 is fine. Bishop h4. And probably the most calm and strategically healthy continuation is just bishop takes c3 check. However, for the players that like crazy complications, I can recommend here strike in a Benko style b5. But let's go to the main line. Bishop takes c3, d6, and again we see the structure. Black wants to create this blocking chain and then probably keep maneuvering like this, or maybe including g5. And white bishop will stay quite passive. e3. Okay, it's possible of course to play f3-2, e5, e4, but this bishop is really very passive piece in this position. Just a knight d7, knight f8, planning to play g5, knight g6, maybe knight f4. Black has very good position. After e3 it doesn't change the case actually. Black plays the same style, e5, queen c2, because if white will start with bishop d3, there can be interesting e4, and it's impossible to take because of g5 and then taking here. Or bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, queen takes e4, queen takes e3 check. Black has excellent position. So that's why white normally starts with the queen e2, queen e7. And now there are many good moves actually for black here. One of them is just a g5 even, and then knight h5. However, maybe it deserves attention just a king d8. Really surprising idea, but king just goes to c7. It will be very safe square there, and then black hopes to finish coordination and development of the pieces. For example, knight d2, king c7, bishop d3, g5, and knight h5. Okay, now white will lose very soon the advantage of the pair of bishops too. For example, f3, now we already have to take it here, knight d7, knight f6. It's not the blocking structure actually, because now h5 will come and black will liberate the square, the pieces. Now after deconnecting the rooks, it's about equality. As we saw, white cannot create serious problems in this variation.